Okay, y'all. So I want to do an art update with y'all. This is How Was Your Day Bombshell. It wasn't too bad today. A little disappointing in the mail system because my books didn't get here. Surprise, surprise. But other than that, I did finish Santa. Now some of you are gonna say, but what's happening in that background? Is this a water ball or is he on the North Pole? What? You know what? I'm gonna leave it to your imagination. I did put a light blue background and a periwinkle bottom, so it could be either a moon at the North Pole that he's on top of all those packages, or it could be a water ball like you shake up and then all the stars fall down, and this just happens to be the decor at the bottom of it. Your decision. But anyway, this is going to a little boy who's going to adore it, I'm sure. What have I started on now? Well, another art project. This down here is a guide on how to do this one because it's very complicated. They teach you how to do the shading and then do this darker one, which is not the same as these two pencils. This is totally different. And then after you get done with all this part, the fun work begins on the sleigh and then the two reindeers. I think they're reindeers. Maybe one's a dog and a cat. I don't know. And then, anyway, this is another one I'm doing for a gift. I actually have fun doing those. I have started to read again, and I'm not going to say the book yet because I got so far in and then I was like, okay, I got to stop and color. So that's what I did. I worked today, and I fixed Grandpa Biscuits and Gravy by Jimmy Dean. I had my lunch, and because there's no Meals on Wheels on the weekends. So, that's not always wonderful. You know what I'm saying? Um, so tomorrow I get to fix dinner again. I think I'm going to fix him chicken and dumplings tomorrow, or beef stew. It'll be one of the two. Not by hand, of course, but it'll be head up in the microwave and taken out. It rained horribly out there tonight, and I read on Facebook where one of my dear friends had a car wreck, and my thoughts and prayers are with her and her son. And I'm really hoping and praying everything is okay. Um, anyway, um, we went to Dollar General after work tonight, and we got some staples for the house. The only thing Christmassy we got was candy canes because it was a tradition in our house. Every year, Grandma would make sure that we had candy canes on the tree. Now, when I was younger, it was for me, and then when the girls came along, it was for the girls, which was my nieces. So I didn't want to break tradition, so we got a 12 pack of Jelly Belly candy canes. We got a small tree, so I've still got to put ornaments on the tree. But we finally figured out, I think, that the tree is not for knocking over. Sam, he always thinks that tree is for a fun object that he can just swat off there, and the fun part is watching me pick up all the ornaments and try to redecorate it after he's done this. Now, we've done that for about 6 times, okay? But so far, knock on wood, he hasn't done it for 7. And everybody's like, well, why haven't you taken pictures of what it looked like before he knocked it for the first time? That's because it's not fully decorated. It's only decorated with the ornaments that came with it and the 2020 ornament that I got for me and Grandpa. And I gave one to Cousin Penny and also to my mom. And it's just, it says 2020 with the little coronavirus symbol. It says hand sanitizer to one side, and it shows the toilet paper around it, and everybody's wearing their mask. I'm sure you've seen the advertisement on Facebook. I first ordered it off of eBay and was disappointed because the one that they sent was paper. And I'm like, no, I didn't pay that much for paper. And so they then said, oh, well, we'll resend it. And when they did, I was like, okay, that's fine. So everybody else seems to have their Christmas tree up yet. Even though I'm doing the wrapping and everything, I'm not in the full mode yet. I think it's going to take Thanksgiving for me to get into that. Okay, it's Christmas mode. This is just, right now, it's just like, okay, check, make a list, check, That's where I'm at with the holiday. It just, I don't know. And plus, it just feels depressing right now. And it is very depressing. And you look at the COVID numbers and you look at everything going on around us. And God, we need help, Lord. This whole world needs help. And I know Joe Biden's going to be a great big help, but we need help before then. Stimulus check. Now, the only thing I'm going to say positive about Donald Trump is that he did tweet today, from what I understand. I watched the Stephen Gardner channel over there on YouTube as well. He did tweet about wanting a stimulus check now. So, you know what? Thank you. Maybe you watched my videos. Maybe you heard what I had to say. I've been saying it all along. You want good holiday sales? You got to have money to stimulate those holiday sales. And, times are tough. Bills are going up. Things are going up, but yet we don't see that anything else going up. So that's why I'm calling on y'all out there in the governmental power to listen to what this blonde bombshell has to say. Because, we need, if you want some financial sales, you want that stock going up in all these little department stores, you're going to have to help the consumer. And that's what I have to say to you. Getting on my soapbox. Okay, I'll get off. I'm so excited because we're going to start Country Strong tonight. And I love, love, love that book from start to finish. And if I get emotional and tear up from time to time, it's okay. I have got so many new magazines yesterday. I got to finally look at them today and start going, oh, this will be nice to share. I've got so many great things to share with you from these magazines. And I hope if nothing else, it gives you some ideas for maybe next year's holiday that you can use. Because this year's holiday, we're all strapped financially. I'm being honest with you. It's like, how do you make this bill meet that bill? And, it gets to be quite stressful. It really does. And that's where I'm at with it. Honestly, I don't know how I don't have white hairs. But anyway, I'm having a good hair day today. Just saying. Gonna have to repeat whatever I did again very soon. Sorry. I switched shampoos and it's now smooth and silky. And let me tell you something. You mix that in with beautiful links from Pantene. Pantene, I love y'all. You can send me free samples anytime. You know what? Then this is the result you get. Put a little bit of Suave, the mousse, and you use your wet comb through it, and it's like voila, So it does give you some salon quality hair. Speaking of salon, I've got to get to the salon soon. Just saying. I'm all over the map tonight. I apologize. You ever eat yogurt, and this happened to you? You're like you're into the Hallmark movie, so much so that you're not really watching where your mouth is to the spoon. Kid you not. And I thought, my spoon is empty. I looked down on my favorite jeans. I have a whole blob of blueberry yogurt. Thanks. But at least it wasn't in my hair, and it wasn't anywhere else. It was on my jeans. I could use a Kleenex, which I did, and wiped it off and just throw them in the wash. But it just irritates the bejesus out of you when you were looking forward to that blueberry yogurt. Because you don't have any blueberries in the house. Sorry, I'm a little moody on that. Anyway. Times are tough, y'all. Back to that again. It seems like right now, I don't know if y'all feel this way or not, but everybody's got their hand out. You try to do your best to help everybody that you can, but they got their hand out. And I'm trying not to let life get me down, but it's hard. It really is. I gotta tell you. The funny part of it is I sent my mother, that's my mother there. She's confusing me because the way she types. But that's really no big, the way she types is always, you have to take a few minutes and go, okay, now what does she mean? Because, I'll tell you what she typed here. Good Cane Night. Kane. I think she means, okay, good night. Kid you not. Anyway, sometimes she's still trying to learn how to text. Just saying. My ears are itching, so somebody's talking about me. It better be good. Maybe it's Santa Claus and he hears my wish. He knows my whole list. Which, for fun, let's do this. For fun, let's all write a letter to Santa Claus. Okay? You don't have to share it with Facebook. You don't even have to share it with your spouse or significant other or anybody else or even your kids. Just you write a letter to Santa Claus on what you wish and hope for the most during the holidays. Try not to make it anything materialistic. I know that's hard to do. But try and think about how you could help others, how you could inspire others, how you could make this world a better place within that list. Say, Dear Santa, next year, here's what I plan to do to get on your good list. Start it like that. I'll even do it. We'll all do it. But anyway, I'm just tired. I'm rambling. But I think we need some uplifting news. Don't y'all think that? Well, enough said about that. I've showed you the artwork. I've rambled till I can't ramble no more. I'm halfway tired trying to fight that. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and read a little bit of Country Strong next.